made one of them chiropractic adjustments. Stay tuned for the 2 Shades of Anime chiropractor edition.
I don't think I
We're just like on the chair as we're talking about anime. The doctor's just like, breathe in.
recording an episode at the chiropractor.
He's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna be like talking about anime. It's like, in anime, they always do like those head and neck cracks. Is that like actually effective? He goes like, let me show you. And we just like die.
Decapitates me.
Yeah. He's like, see, like that. And I was like, oh. That'd be good. Debunking if anime neck cracks are actually as effective as modern
Is this
look.
your cold open?
Yeah. Can't you tell how cold I am? I'm wearing
It's
a long
very
sleeve.
cold.
It's so cold in here.
No, it's not.
No,
I
it's
say
not.
that, but I'm wearing 3.
Yeah. No, that's not my cold open. But 2 Shades of Anime Chiropractor Edition coming soon. If you guys know any chiropractors willing to be recorded and loves anime, that's our part. Yeah. So we're back.
Yes.
Back again. I forgot to promote the last episode.
You mean like the Instagram clip?
Yeah. I was like, I did the teaser, which got some pretty good likes and stuff.
I didn't
Also,
actually
you know, shout out to the ones who like. I had a couple people say like, "Oh, yo, like I watched the podcast. It looks pretty good." I had a couple of compliments on like how good it looks.
Really?
Yeah, I got a couple of compliments on like just the quality of the whole thing. which
We
I
are
was
pretty high
cool.
tech. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. This is an official studio. We rented out a space and everything.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Definitely not my parents' basement.
why would you?
Because that would just be weird. That'd be so weird. Like, who does podcasts in people's basements?
I don't know.
Literally all of them, I bet.
No.
Besides, like, the big ones.
I can't name a single podcast right now, but yeah.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh my god.
I'm sure that's not his mom's basement. But
It could
honestly,
be.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, it could be.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Shout out Joe Rogan.
Yeah, shout out Joe Rogan.
No.
But shout out all the people who enjoy the podcast. They actually watch it and get some sort of enjoyment out of it. And, you know, tell me about it because it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
I
had-
actually get some people who comment on the podcast too. Like, just in real life, whenever I see them, like, oh, I watched this episode, blah, blah, blah. Or they mention, like, the clips. Like, I
Yeah.
have one dude that I see, like, pretty often, just playing soccer and shit. And he's just like, yeah, like, I love, like, some of the clips. And he's, like, talking about some stuff we were talking about in there.
Yeah.
And then he's always like, oh, and then you ramble off onto some shit I don't know about. And I'm like, yeah, kind of.
Welcome to the 2 Shades of Anime podcast.
Yeah, a lot of yapping.
A lot of yapping, lots of rambling, but no, it's cool. It's cool. So shout out you guys, the ones who are watching it and enjoy it and tell us about it because that's really cool. That's the whole point. Not that that's actually, I take that back. Not the whole point, but it definitely is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're back as you can see. We got a whole lot of stuff to talk about. Actually, no, really. We're sending that one as well.
There is quite a bit.
The main thing is that we are a bit behind, but Solo Leveling finished.
It did. Was it 12 episodes, I think?
I want to say 13.
13. We'll go with 13.
I want to say it was the Baker's Dozen.
Wrong.
But yeah, we were a week ahead last time, so we watched that episode. Then we saw the finale, and now we're here to talk about it. So, what did you think about that finale? And you didn't know that yet, right? Because you stopped reading the manga before. the
Yeah.
season finale.
Everything I had read was up until, like, he met that girl in the dungeon. So everything afterwards is, like, new to me. Pretty good. Pretty good season so far.
I like
I don't know. Kind of crazy ending. Like, a little bit. To be expected, obviously, but...
Yeah, run it through.
Yeah, I mean, shit, what even happened? Obviously, the Jeju Island, like, raid. Pretty goated. I mean, kind of expected Beru to go crazy and kind of murk all the S-rank hunters
Yeah.
for a little bit, but...
That's what we were talking about last week, that the fight was good, but it wasn't, like, very
Yeah.
well choreographed.
It was also over, like, really quickly, like,
Yeah.
one episode.
It was, yeah. It was over pretty quick, and it wasn't super well choreographed, we were saying. But it kind of just ended as I thought it would. I didn't expect him to revive Beru.
No?
I didn't expect him to. Well,
I
I
didn't
just
think
thought,
he'd
like,
be
it's a whole
able to.
power thing, and then it's
Yeah.
like, I guess he kind of did smoke him pretty easily, so I guess, like, he's obviously not above his power, or whatever, above, like, the, what's it called? Shadow Extraction's ability. He's
Yeah.
obviously not above that, but, because, like, the Demon Monarch, was that with the beast, with the wings,
Yeah.
in that dungeon there? You
Yeah.
couldn't extract that guy.
No.
No. But
But so, technically speaking, Beru is weaker than him.
Right.
By
Yeah.
that logic.
It's pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I guess, sure. Why not?
That's what the show says.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I did like, because I was also wondering like, how is he gonna fix Cha?
Chahe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just revived
Yeah,
the other guy.
I was
like,
actually like really curious about that because the episode before that ended on a cliffhanger. So I was like what was his name? I forget. The healer. Let's just call him.
the healer. Yeah.
Byung Yuk or whatever his name.
Sure.
I forget. But yeah, I forgot he had died. So that entire
He forgot
he got murked because honestly he shouldn't have.
He got chopped.
He got absolutely owned because Hunter Ma was like, "Oh, you think we're gonna lose? We actually have the best healer over here."
As he's like invisible and it still didn't work. That was like the whole point. Like even like stealth just hasn't worked this whole show. Like unless like Jinwoo needs it to look cool because he's aura farming.
Yeah, of course.
I saw some video where it was just the whole time he was just talking about Jinwoo has AFS.
AFS.
Aura farming syndrome.
Oh my god.
That was like the whole thing.
He does have aura
like
farming.
this guy's syndrome's going off there. But
That's his tism.
It was one of those. What are they called? It's like, you know, black dudes just talk about the show. Commentators.
Oh.
You know, like this becoming like a
Oh
thing.
yeah.
The commentators. Yeah, it's just such like a thing now. Yeah, Zephyr, all those guys, Huncho.
I'm forgetting.
Isn't it like
all of them
Code
now.
something?
Codename Super. Shout
I
out
think so.
Codename
Yeah,
Super. Codename
yeah,
Super is
yeah.
a go. I love those videos.
Yeah. But yeah, so aura farming syndrome. But yeah, the stealth doesn't work unless you have AFS.
Yeah,
But
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, he just revived that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought that was cool. I thought he just like, it was cool that he just like revived him and was just like, all right, I'll release him now.
Yeah.
Which was nice of him. I was really kind of hoping he was going to do like the same thing he did last time when the president put his hand on like his shoulder. Because like the first night he did that, he was just like, screw you, man, get your hand off my shoulder.
The like wolf transformation dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he hopped out the red gate.
Yeah.
With the ice elves there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, get your hand off me right now. I just brought your homies back. But
this time he was like asking politely.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he was just going to be like,
nah, fuck
remember
you.
what happened last time, buddy? You still want to go after all this?
No.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he was going to do that. I knew he wasn't, but yeah, that was cool. I wonder. They didn't really explain why he had such a fancy shadow extraction, did he?
No, I think it's just because of his rank, right? Like he's that powerful that it required like a different, I guess, transformation or whatnot. But yeah, Solo Leveling, pretty good. I mean,
Where are you ranking it?
I mean, obviously, it's not great for the story. It's just like aura farming. That's all the show is essentially. But it is satisfying to watch.
Yeah,
I am getting bored of Jinwoo just outright winning every fight just because reasons.
just because the show
Yeah.
says so. Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, I guess like the Ant King was just not that strong. Like he was strong, but like.
Yeah.
I feel like he fought kind of stronger dudes. That gave him more of like a fight. I feel like I was just thinking about the fight with when he was in the dungeon before the Demon Monarch. He fought like that big troll looking dude.
Yeah.
Like that guy had like skill, you know.
Yeah,
like,
he was moving.
fast.
He was moving, bro. Yeah.
That part I love.
He
that.
was moving.
I think like that was like again another interesting fight because he actually had some sort of skill to it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, this big guy's not moving. Then he just starts running over there. I was like, oh,
Actually
okay.
chugging,
Yeah. Even what's his face, Tusk, whatever his actual name was.
Wait, Tusk?
The
Fang?
orc.
The orc. The mage?
Yeah, the mage orc. Yeah. Even like that fight, he had like kind of more brain to his fight. Like it was like
Just a bit.
Yeah, it was a lot of just spamming that fire attack he was doing. But, like,
Fireball.
yeah, he was just fireball.
I cast fireball.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's still a little smarter. I guess I think I'm just going back on the fight choreography again. But
Yeah, it's like I said though, like it's not there for the story. Like you're not gonna get a well drawn out fight that like actually involves something. It's just aura farming.
yeah,
Which is fine. That's what the show is for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, it's good. Do we like it better than the last season? I don't know. I can't remember if we asked this last time, but
I think the stakes are different for season 2. Season 2 was good. I'd probably rate it like I think an 8.5 maybe.
yeah, I was gonna say creeping up to a 9, but I couldn't give it a 9.
No, I can't
I wouldn't be
give
able
it
to
a
give it a 9, but it was creeping up there for sure.
It's a solid 8.5. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's super fair.
Yeah.
I think that's accurate. When are we gonna come up with like a rating system for Two Shades? I
We
remember
might
talking
as
about
well
that
at
one
this
time.
point.
We're gonna talk about like, oh, we're gonna give it 5 shades out of 10. Or no, that was dumb.
5 shades
But
out of 10.
that was
You
just
might be
kidding.
onto something.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Everybody relax.
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
maybe. Who knows? You're gonna see a thing later on. It's gonna be. What if I edit that in? I'm gonna be like, here it is. I'm not gonna do it. I don't even do the cuts in the proper places.
What if I do this thing? Nah, I'm actually
Nah.
Solid 8.5 though.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think. What else happened in that episode? Oh, those the last couple seconds, we saw like those two dudes in the cave with Jinwoo's dad.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on that one?
I think those are like I don't even know. I was gonna like theorize as to who they are, but
I kind of just assumed they were monarchs, but it's like
I was gonna say, but like I don't know what a monarch even is. So
he does look like a snow elf, but I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
is he a snow elf? I don't know. I don't know how.
I mean, if I were to theorize, like maybe it has to do with like, because like how many different places have we seen like in actual dungeons, right? Like we've seen like the caves, we've seen well I guess the double dungeon from episode 1 was also in a cave, right?
Mm-hmm. Lots of caves.
We saw the snow biome, pretty much. And snow biome. Chicken jockey.
That's canceled. All right, it's nice. This is 2 Shades of Ant. Just kidding.
What else have we seen? Obviously, like that.
We saw the snow. Are we saying like the portals teleport them to like the demon world? Is that the whole point?
Maybe, because like, I don't know. Where would that other guy, that other like theorized like monarch, like where would he?
With like I don't know. Like he has to be like an animal. He looked like Kraven the Hunter.
Pretty much. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Looked like Kraven the Hunter.
But like we haven't seen anywhere that he would kind of like fit in for the dungeons.
Until like the last kind of like.
Yeah, that one did look like a jungle.
Unless he's just all like the wolves or something, you know. Like, what if he's just like, you know, the wolf. Beast monarch.
We're getting into like conspiracy theory territory here.
But I'm just thinking like, so all those portals. Okay, so what do we have so far? There's a war. There's some sort of war going on.
Where did you get the war from?
Because that's what when Jinwoo was talking to that elf chick in the dungeon, in the demon dungeon.
Yeah, but I thought that was like specific to that dungeon.
Was it that one or?
I think it was specific.
Yeah, because they were like prepping, right? They were like preparing for something.
Oh wait,
and then she started glitching, right? She started tweaking.
Yeah, and she couldn't tell him.
Like, she couldn't tell him stuff, but then also Jinwoo's dad knows something too.
That man is also just war farming. Bro. Like what the fuck, bro? Shit runs in the family.
His dogs were out.
It's in the genetics, bro. It's in the genetics.
I do like that effect of whatever that blue dude did to like those hunters. He just like snapped and like he like snapped like out the shadow or something. I thought that was really cool.
Immediately KO'd them.
Yeah, I like that effect though. It's like just this darkness and then just the hand comes out and just boop. I was like, that's sick. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like I just don't like. Okay, so they can make portals.
Yeah.
So people can make portals,
yeah.
But they can't just leave the portal. They have to wait for it to break. But then they only put like 5 people in charge and then a boss. Like they have like a boss and like maybe a couple minions, and they just hope that that's gonna be enough that they can just break out the dungeon.
Who knows?
You think they would just have like the whole army just on the other side of that dungeon?
I don't know, man. I'm not developing theories for Solo Leveling series.
Someone just like someone who ever reads the manga is just like, well, actually, it's Hunter probably, but no, it's cool. I'm looking forward to the next
Season 3?
one.
I think it's been confirmed already.
Yeah, it is confirmed. I think it's coming out the same time as JJK.
Like
next year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which is gonna be crazy.
I hope it's not at the same time.
I think it's gonna be like very similar.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's what I heard. Maybe it was just the year itself, but I'd be down if it comes out at the same time. Do you know when it comes out at the same time?
I mean, I've read JJK, so
if we have like a JJK Friday and then like a Solo Leveling Saturday,
that would kind of be gas.
That'd be good. That was like elite watching the last episode of Solo Leveling because it was after that rave I went to. So it was just a nice like recovery day, and I was just like, first start off the day with some Solo Leveling.
It's not a bad idea.
Second, get some pho.
It's also not a bad idea.
Yeah, it was pretty fire. But what else in the episode? Did I see that one of the Chinese looking hunters?
Oh, the dude with the swords
Chinese
on there. You're so canceled.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's nice.
The dude with the swords on the
battleship.
battleship.
Yeah, the guy with the swords. Yeah, and he was just like bored. I was like, nice.
Also, oral farming.
AFS, but AFS.
Yeah, it's a syndrome. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Everyone in that world loves.
I'm pretty sure they don't ever. I've heard something where that hunter like never comes up again, like ever. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but
that'd be really funny if he just like doesn't show up.
Yeah,
because he knew about Beru too. He's just like, I wish I fought that guy instead.
Oh wait, what? Really?
Didn't he say that? Yeah, I swear he's just like, man, I wish I saw the other one. Do you think, because of Solo Leveling's just absolute meme behind it, you think they're gonna make more anime that's just gonna be like aura farming characters?
They already are. That's like a thing. It's like how there's so many isekai coming out.
Mhm.
That's like the next thing, like just aura farming simulators.
Yeah.
Like some dude gets special powers and system, blah blah blah.
Like it's like I feel like there's always been like the times when like the characters are just like standing there with like we have like the kind of like the rage moments. I kind of get them crossed with like the rage, like with the Yuji and season 1, and he's just like the first time like he really gets mad at Mahito.
Mm.
You know, like that like scene when he's all just like white
I
and
love
black
that
and
scene.
stuff. Yeah, fire. But like obviously that's like more rage kind of moment.
Mhm.
But also aura farming, I would not aura farming, but
Not the same.
aura.
Not the same. I like the reach, but not the same. Not the same at all.
But I know like there's always been like aura kind of moments, but like
Yeah, there has to be. It's anime.
I wonder if it's just gonna be like more like obvious now because of Solo Leveling.
Maybe.
It's such a meme. It's just such a meme.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the anime. Certain anime
Yeah.
can't really do that. But
Yeah, can you imagine like some slice of life anime?
if they write it in well, it might work.
Maybe
You never know.
Because like even like I can't imagine like that bartender anime I was watching.
Just starts aura farming.
Yeah.
And,
Like he's just a smart, almost magical guy, but like I wouldn't see aura farming for sure. But I'm excited to see what's coming out next. If they're just gonna try to beat home like the whole aura farming joke, I'm
I hope
curious.
not. I've already grown sick of it a little bit, to be honest.
If I see that, I wonder. I don't even know. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to meme that harder than Solo Leveling. Like it's
Probably
just
not.
no, it's crazy. But
Watch
yeah.
me eat my words in like 6 months.
The next one that comes out
Yeah.
is just
I mean, I guess Sakamoto Days is kind of aura farming too, no?
Oh, he do be doing that a lot. He do be aura farming a lot.
He
That
is
one
kinda
part with
over-
the
Just like a little bit, not Jinwoo levels of
No.
aura farming. I think that's like S tier.
the Ferris wheel fight though. Did you get that? You didn't watch that yet.
I
did
haven't
you?
watched it, but I remember
Oh.
it from the manga.
Yeah, the Ferris wheel part.
Hmm
Every time he gets
Yeah, like
skinny.
weren't they sitting like across from each other and he was like smoking it? Like, bro, that's aura farming. Yeah.
They're sitting right next because like nobody else sees this big old fight in like the
Mhm.
whole amusement park, so they have to like they're trying to play it like super low key.
Mhm.
Like I think someone calls down the next Ferris wheel, just like, oh, what's going on over there? Because they hear some big bang,
Mhm.
and they're just like, whoa, what the heck?
Sakamoto Days does do a bit of aura farming.
Yeah, anytime he gets like skinny,
Hmm
he's just always standing there with he's just
Got the glasses and you can't see his eyes.
yeah,
Yeah.
classic. So yeah, Sakamoto is a good silver place for silver medal. For
I mean,
aura farming. Let's
now-
do aura farming ranking.
I was just about to say that, not gonna lie.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'd have to think of a list, but one anime that I remember that's literally pure aura farming, Eminence in Shadow. Have you seen it? No? Pure, if you know, you know. It's that's literally the entire plot. It's just pure aura farming.
Really?
Yeah, like the main character has this like, I wouldn't say like alter ego, but he like fucks around and he's pretty much like kind of like Batman in the show,
Okay.
like a little bit.
I know
But-
Batman.
You do know Batman. But he has this alter ego named Shadow, and his whole thing is just like pure aura farming. Like I would maybe put him like really close to Jinwoo, except
Dang.
like every time like Shadow appears on screen, like he is aura farming.
Dang.
Like I kid you not, he's aura farming
Yeah.
to the max, bro.
That's so good.
Yeah. So if we're doing an aura ranking, he's definitely like maybe like a step below or right next to Jinwoo in
Okay.
terms of aura.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. I was gonna put like Mater up there too.
Oh, of course, man. That's a given. Bro.
Just because I haven't seen Eminence, so Mater is my like.
Hmm
He's second. I think he's above Taro Sakamoto.
He's above him, so he's
Yeah.
number one, or
No, Jinwoo's first.
Madara doesn't clear Jinwoo
No,
for aura.
no, he just doesn't. He just doesn't. I can't.
Yes, he does.
I
yes,
can't
he
say- I
does.
can't
No,
say
no,
he
no,
does.
no. You're so wrong here.
You're saying
so
Madara
wrong.
has more
Madara
aura.
clears Jinwoo for aura, bro, and Madara has less screen time.
Yeah,
Actually,
way.
maybe
Wow.
not. Well, maybe not.
I don't know. Naruto's a long.
Well,
show.
screen time doesn't really matter.
No.
Madara still clears Jinwoo for aura.
He has like the good quotes, and then it's like when he's fighting.
Well,
the
not even the
Kage.
quotes, but like everything he did. Like, are you telling me Madara summoning 2 meteors doesn't outclass Jinwoo in every way? Like, Jinwoo hasn't done any. Well, he's done stuff that's close, but like not to that level.
No, not meteor creation levels, but
Summoning 5 what is the word? five like Susanos. Yeah.
That's when he was just like big dog and like.
Yeah, like come
big
on,
dog and the
1v5ing the Kage.
Yeah.
He's above Jinwoo, bro.
Or he's just like when he's using Hashirama's moves like all the time. He's just like, I guess I gotta really do this thing.
Exactly.
Boom, and then
One
just
v.
forest.
He's like 1v400. The Shinobi Alliance. Like
that is crazy. After he stares him down first,
he definitely clears them.
Yeah.
Easily. He clears.
I don't know. I don't know if I can put him up there.
You have to put him up there. Even Sasuke, I would maybe put Sasuke above Jinwoo for aura farming. Yes, because Sasuke's been aura farming since he was a kid, bro.
Yeah.
You're telling me when he pulled up to the Chunin exams, like hella late with Kakashi, and the announcer like lobbed him, bro. Like, and what is your name? Like, come on, bro. Like,
even like the first like couple episodes, and he's just sitting there crying about his clan. He's just sitting there, just
exactly. Like.
I'm gonna get revenge for my clan.
Sasuke definitely aura farms to the
Sasuke
max.
is big aura farmer.
Yeah. Like when he pulled up to the 5 Kage summit and he's standing on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Walk down Donzo like right after that.
Literally. Like.
That's good. That's good.
I'm trying to think of who else aura farms. Like.
Gojo.
Like actually aura. It's a given. That's such a given.
Gojo, bro. That guy's crazy.
Nah, bro.
Just literally just in the first season when he breaks down that veil and he's just standing there. He's like, yeah, time to use purple. Why is he just floating there? I know why, but like, why is he just floating?
Do you think Toto aura farms a bit?
Oh, 100%. He has a shirt off. Where's his shirt?
We need to make an aura farming tier list. We have to at this point.
We need like a whiteboard.
Next episode.
The fact that we have space right next to it.
Episode.
Look at all that space we have.
Next episode.
A whiteboard right there. Also, your writing's better, so you'd be in charge of the whiteboard.
We're doing an aura farming episode.
Yeah. Okay, we'll run this part back. Next episode.
Next
Tune
episode.
in. Tap in. Lock in. What was that song? Tap, tap, tap in. No, that's too chick. Anyway.
I'm clipping that just so you know.
You're like, where's the song? Glitter. I love this song. I actually don't remember the song. It's been too long. That's like an OV banger. You know that one? I know you know it. Looking at me like
I do know it. I do.
Yeah.
Moving on. Speaking of, nah, that's a bad transition. Anyways, the next thing on our list. No. I was gonna say speaking of aura farming, and then I was gonna go into Dr. Stone season 2 or season 2. Not season 2. Season 3.
That didn't work at all.
No. I mean, there is a bit of aura farming in Dr. Stone. Right?
I feel like Tsukasa is always kind of just there. I think Tsukasa is always kind of just standing there. He's just like, yeah, I know what to do. We should just punch something. Be like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, you're one character trait. Yeah, go ahead.
Dr. Stone season 3.
Dr. Stone. Was it only season 3?
Season 3, season 4, I don't fucking know, man.
Whatever the newest season of Dr. Stone.
Well, it's Dr. Stone season 1, and then Stone Wars, and then.
Oh, yeah, because the first one was just an epilogue.
Yeah.
They did the stupid 0-0 thing. They stole that from us now. I stole that from Dr. Stone.
Stole that from us. Yeah, Stone Wars, and then what was season 3? Or like the third arc? It was them going.
Oh, they found the thing, the object.
Yeah.
Whatever that was called.
Whatever that fucking means. The petrification device.
Sure, the petrification device arc.
That's what it was called. I think
what?
It was.
Oh yeah. They have no other name.
So we're on season 4, Science Future.
Okay. Yeah. Which was fire.
Yeah, it was gas.
All in all, good season. I wasn't really worried about it though, like the whole time. I was like, this is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Dr. Stone's pretty much a comfort anime for me, where it's just like, I'm
very
gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a lot of cool characters.
Mm-hmm. They have a lot of I actually like what they did at the end. They kind of like shrunk the cast.
They did.
Bit.
They really did.
Because I was starting to get worried because there's so many people like on the ship. You know, like so many people to keep track of, like Ginro, all them, and I'm like, bro, like I love it, but at the same time, like we're in a like arc where we're not like divvying up work anymore. Mm-hmm. It's more like, oh, like this is what's happening here and this is what's happening here.
Yeah.
You know? But
it was a lot more. I think there was a lot of conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's obviously always conflict, but like I honestly didn't like the amount of conflict. It was really just like who has the bigger gun sometimes.
That's what happens when you go to America.
Yeah, which was hilarious. Of course, they go to America, they just
first
speed
thing,
guns. Yeah, that was sick. But yeah, I feel like a lot of it was just kind of like Like they kind of had a bit of like an espionage kind of spy thing going on for a little bit, like with the Dr. Taisho instead of Dr. Stone, and like they had something going on, but then it kind of still revolved into like I got a sniper, you know, like it kind of then like the whole the dogfight episode, that was good.
That was pretty gas.
That was cool. And then it wasn't actually the guy, and then he popped out of wherever the heck, and I was like, sick.
Yeah, Stanley. Screw Stanley.
Stanley's just like their one. They should have just taken that guy out. It should have been like their first step is take out Stanley.
I don't think they really even knew about him.
No,
well, they did. They did.
Like, the guy with they knew him as like a good shooter. You know?
Yeah, but they didn't know about him before. Like, what is it? Senku got shot. No, I don't think they knew about it.
No, they knew. Yeah, because he was in the plane and stuff. Like he was like the pilot and the one who like scoped.
Yeah, but they hadn't seen his face.
Hey, he was aura farming. They literally Tsukasa like sensed his aura or something, whatever that was on about. Because Tsukasa can just do that, I guess.
Yeah.
He's just like, there's someone watching me. I was like, dang, relax.
He's like, there's actually no such thing as aura. I'm actually just smelling the adrenaline in the air, bro. Like, okay.
Yeah, literally. No, that was funny.
Season was pretty good though overall.
It was good.
I'd rate it honestly. In terms of enjoyment, I'd rate it higher than Solo Leveling.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I actually like the plot of Dr. Stone. Like,
it is a good plot.
Dr. Stone for me, it's like, one, there's the mystery of petrification, right? Two, it's just really like interesting and satisfying seeing how like, you know, like Senku will come up with this like new idea on how to solve a problem.
Yeah.
And then three, it's like, oh, like how does the like enemy force or other people react? So it's like,
it is better.
More satisfying.
It's obviously better. Yeah. Better written and all that stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, it's actually, you know, has a brain behind it.
It has a plot.
Yeah,
not just aura farming simulator 101.
It's not just my levels higher.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Every single
It's like, oh, I don't think I'm high enough level. You're like, I'm pretty sure you're good.
Yeah. And he is good most of the time.
As the main character, Jinwoo, I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah.
But
I would give Dr. Stone a 9.
Whoa.
Maybe even crazy. A 9.5. I just love Dr. Stone.
It is really good. I think, it is like really good. I like it's written way better.
Obviously.
And I like how I like what they kind of set up because now they have like they have Zeno captive.
Yeah,
now
camps.
It's gonna be like a race now too. So now they're gonna go over to Brazil, wherever the heck they're going.
South America.
Yeah, somewhere over there. And I didn't even know that was where. I forgot that that's where the petrification started.
Yeah,
that's super cool. I wonder why. I'm super curious. I'm like,
see, that's what I mean though. You're already drawn into the plot. You don't even know yet.
But now it's also a race because now they have Zeno, so they know that they're gonna be chased now
by Stanley.
But they're also going somewhere, and then they're being chased, and then they're still carrying on with the mystery.
I'm curious as to how they're actually gonna like make it anywhere because that boat can only take them so far.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that's
they took the little boat, right?
Yeah, they took the
big boat.
No, they took the little boat. Yeah,
they're gonna be like, luckily we could just make gas out of seawater. If we convert the seawater into petrol. And the Rishu's gonna be like, oh, good idea.
Well, like, do we even know if Zeno's camp has more than one boat? Like, I would imagine they do. Because they built, well, I mean, it doesn't even matter because they have the submarine.
They do have a sub.
Yeah.
They have a sub. I'm sure they'll just be like, send more boats.
Yeah, but there's no way that they're gonna outrun a sub, bro. Like, at all.
A sub's fast?
Well, it doesn't even matter if it's fast. The boat will run out of fuel eventually.
No, seawater.
Oh my god.
They have seawater conversion into gas. And then, I don't know, but they're going to need, like...
something.
It'd be nice to see, because didn't they take, like, the big boat back?
Like Senku's ship?
Yeah, they took back, like, the main boat. What's it called? The Perseus.
Did they?
I actually remembered that. Let's go.
I don't think they did.
No?
Did they?
I can't remember.
I can't remember as well.
I can't remember either, but... I'm just thinking, like, they're going to be on, like, their chasing thing, and all of a sudden they'd be like, oh, man, we're out of gas, and the big boat's going to pull up out of nowhere and pick them up.
Who's going to be driving the big boat?
They still have half the group over there, no?
Half the group over where? The other group is staying in the States to build the, like, 1 million person city.
I am tripping.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. The 1 million person city. Yeah. That's right. Oh, yeah, because they're doing they're working together. They better all just end up working together. Like,
I mean, they already are at this point, so...
Like, Zeno's going to be like, okay, fine, let's just build this rocket together and let's go.
Yeah, but why would Zeno agree to that is the real question.
Because he wants to figure out the whole petrification. He's going to be like, oh, it's so elegant to figure out.
Well, he doesn't really even know anything about petrification.
No, but they're going to be, like, chatting on the boat.
Yeah, of course.
They're going to be chatting.
Senku already shared the information about the, what is it? The revival fluid. So they'll probably chat about their petrification device.
Yeah, then they're going to be like, wow, science is so elegant. Let's go figure it out. And then
This is so elegant. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, I can see it. I think.
And
I
they're
feel
gonna
like
go
do
chase a Y-Man on the moon.
That's gonna be so cool. If there's just a dude up there, it's gonna be
I
really
don't
cool.
think it's gonna be just a dude. It's probably like aliens or something.
You think it's gonna be aliens?
Yeah. What else would it be? There's no way someone on the moon has lived there for like almost 4,000 years.
What if it's just like? What if they just
It's
like
probably
set
a
up like a
computer.
moon base?
It's probably like a computer or
Right.
some shit.
What if they
I
could
don't
have like
know.
set up like a moon base and like had like some sort of like? What if they had like little bubbles on the moon, so they have like their little habitat bubbles?
Oh, and it's just like another society living up there. Maybe.
I'd lock in with that.
If you've read the Doctor Stone manga, don't comment.
Yeah,
on it.
shut
Spoil
up.
it. Yeah. This is like the one thing I don't want. I don't want to know who Y-Man is or what the plot is. Like,
the
I just
Y-Man
wanna
is the
figure it
friends
out.
you made along the way.
no. That's another thing I was thinking of recently. I don't like if I'm watching an anime and it ends, for me personally, if I'm like super invested in it, I'm not reading the manga. Like I will wait as long as I can to like actually see it animated.
It's not even because like I'm not a big reader. I'd rather watch it.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah, it's
that's the
much
whole
more
point. It's just
satisfying.
I'd rather just watch it and then it'll just be. Maybe I do want to try reading something just so I can actually test this theory. Like, oh, if I watch it, am I gonna be like, wow, that was awesome. I've already seen this. Or if will I actually enjoy it? I don't know.
In my personal experience, because I did this for JJK,
right.
season 2 ended, and I was like, well, I see spoilers all the time anyways, and I have to dodge them, like, all the time.
Mhm.
So, like, I just picked up the manga and started reading. It was, like, very addictive. Like, once you finish a chapter, you're not just going to put it down and be like, oh, okay, I'm done. Like, you're going to keep reading. So that was good, and, like, figuring out the plot, but it's definitely not the same. It's, like, watching it and experiencing it.
I want to, like, wait, yeah, because even just, like, obviously your imagination can only do so much with, like, pages right in front of you.
Yeah.
But, I like to see what they can do with, like, the animation and...
It's definitely not the same, like, reading it versus seeing it animated. Because there's so much stuff that they cut out or, like, change or make it look much better in the anime. Like, I'm pretty sure in JJK season 2, like, there were so many times where people are like, yeah, maybe, like, Toto, for example. He wasn't doing all that in the manga,
Like,
bro.
the Maruroga fight was, like, super short.
It was like a page and a half or some shit.
And now it's just, like, an absolute masterpiece.
Of course, yeah.
If I had $1 for every time I've watched that fight...
The Maruroga fight?
If I had $1, the Maruroga fight, even the
gas.
Jogo and Sukuna fight, like just like those, because it's back to back. Those back to back like episodes.
Yeah, you're not seeing all that in season 3.
No. Oh
No.
dang. I do.
Not to ruin your dreams, but
yeah, I heard it's a little bit of like a.
It's a slow burn for season 3.
I heard it's a lot more down paced.
Just a bit. Honestly, I don't even remember too much.
Yeah. No, but if I had $1 for every time I've watched like those 2 episodes just back to back,
they are pretty good.
It's like my hype up. Sometimes I do it as like a pregame. If I just like, have it in the background when I'm just like like getting ready and like drinking and whatever the heck, and just pop that on and I'm just like
peeping around the corner.
Because I've already seen it, but I'm just like domain expansion. And no, it's super cool. But yeah, Dr. Stone's gonna be good. We don't know when the next season's
I
coming.
don't think it's been announced, which is very.
But I'm sure it's coming. Like,
bro, this is the bad part about waiting for it to be animated. You have to wait so long. It's definitely worth it though.
I think it's going to be good. I know they're going to South America, but they need something from South America first, right? They're just going to go investigate the petrification. Oh, I thought they like needed something like a supply from there, but
probably. I don't remember what else was on the globe, but from what I remember, South America is just for investigating the petrification.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see why over there.
Who knows, man?
I do like that that they even just went to America in the first place. Obviously, they went to like basic just California, but like. But it was
Yellow
still,
Dent.
yeah, it was still pretty cool to see them. Like they mentioned lots of like the state stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is cool. Not that obviously, anime does it all the time, but like we just saw Solo Leveling's like national, just everything. Here's there is America, there's like Chinese, there's Japanese, but it's cool when they're not just in one island, one little city or so.
Yeah.
But no,
hype for Dr.
cool
Stone.
stuff.
Hype for the next season. It's gonna be great.
It's just such a good show.
It is really good.
Yeah.
I love all the characters.
I don't know I don't know about the creator. I don't know like where this idea came from. I like what they did.
He cooked, man.
Yeah, he was just cooking.
They cooked.
Yeah,
they cooked.
Whoever it was, fire. Props to you. Whoever
Absolute
made Dr.
gas.
Stone.
Perfect.
I know that was you. I know you're watching.
If you could just like tone it down on how you draw minors, though, that'd be great.
That's a good point.
Just a bit, bro.
And that's kind of like a message to all of Japan.
Yeah. There's so many anime that I just can't watch because it's like sexualizing minors, and I'm like, bro,
Name
I'm
them.
good. Fairy Tail, big one. All the anime just left my head.
Dang. My Hero.
My Hero's not that bad. Like it's like kind of bad, but like it's not like there's worse.
Yeah.
You know. JJK doesn't do any of that. I don't think.
No, but they're all like old-ish, so.
Yeah, still kind of teenagers
Like,
though.
yeah, well, Yuji's like the youngest.
I think so.
Yeah, Yuji's the youngest, and he was in high school. But
Yeah, but there isn't like overt sexualization.
No.
Fire Force, season
Yes.
3, the new episode. There's already fan service within the first. Why do we even call it fan service? Wait a minute.
is that what people are calling it?
People call it fan service.
Wow.
I don't want that, bro.
You know what I call fan service? All of Endgame. all of Avengers Endgame. That's fan service.
But yeah,
Fire
Force
nah.
season 3, episode 1. Already fan service within the first like 10 minutes. Like Tamaki is already like naked, bro, and I'm like, this is not what I want to. Like I literally look away when shit like that pops up on the screen. So I'm like, I'm not looking at this. Like I'm not watching this, bro.
Yeah, that was like, well, I don't know if I told this story already, but I was like, when I watched Fire Force, I didn't get very far. But then I just wanted to watch again because I just heard stuff about it. So like the first episode I came back on, and it was just like I think it was probably the same chick, but just some naked chick, and I was just like, the heck is going on?
Yeah.
I just like forgot because it's been a minute. So I was also just like, why am I?
She gets like hit with an attack and all her clothes come off. It's like, okay. Like this is not what I want to see right now.
Yeah, it's just like let's just go back to the show because of course it lingers for a minute too.
Yeah, of course it does. So you get a good look at it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just like this probably took someone like a couple hours.
Yeah, someone drew that. Someone had to sit down, draw, and animate that. Like, why, bro?
They probably saved that into the portfolio.
Oh
ASAP.
my god!
They saved that for like their special portfolio for later. It's like I'm taking this one home. They can't go home, but they're saving this one. Those animators do not get to go home.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other anime that has like some weird shit like that.
Whatever that one anime is, I don't know what it is, but that one with someone like shot a sniper bullet and like it like went through like the chick's boobs. Like
I think that's is that High School DxD? I think it is. I'm pretty sure.
She
yeah.
like a backflip and like
her
boobs dodged the bullet.
Like what the fuck am I watching?
You know how fast those things must have been moving to move out of the way of a bullet? That seems like I don't know, but it sounds like it would hurt. From what I know,
absolutely.
I'm 6'4", by the way. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't throw out my feminist literature, bro. Yeah. Sorry, bro. 6'4", by the way. 6'6", actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You're not even 6'4".
No.
Okay, stand up test. No.
No.
Let the people know. The people want to know.
The people don't care, bro. The people do not care.
Everyone wants to know. If you want to know how tall AJ is, he'll stand up for the next podcast episode.
Yeah.
The whole time.
The whole time.
The whole podcast episode.
Yeah. If my head will just be like out of frame.
Yeah. Yeah, just like all those older cartoons with like the parents not have faces.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, Powerpuff Girls, and it's just a bunch of legs.
What was that woman's
Dexter's
name?
Laboratory, I think.
What was that woman's name from Powerpuff Girls?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's like the mayor's assistant, no?
I don't know.
She was baddie.
Yeah, I don't know who that. I can picture her. I just don't know her name. Yeah. Shout out Powerpuff Girls.
I think her name was Miss. Nah, I'm not gonna remember.
I think it was an April Fool's joke, but I heard there's a live action Powerpuff Girls.
I saw that. I think I saw a clip.
Is it legit?
It looked fucking horrible.
Is it legit or is it?
I don't think it's legit. No,
I don't know when.
I hope it's not legit.
No, I don't need to
if what I saw is what it actually is, I hope like nobody ever sees that. Like ever. Like it looked horrible.
I'm not even gonna bother even watching it or nothing. But
dude, I have such a big issue with making like my childhood like cartoons into live action. I can't.
What's name them?
Lilo and Stitch, any of the Disney movies.
Lilo and Stitch looks sick though.
Live action? No, that shit looks ass, bro.
Like
keep it animated, please. Just keep it animated. Any of the Disney movies. What else are they making? They made Minecraft live action. Like, bro.
I haven't seen Minecraft yet. I just hope I have a good theater for Minecraft. I hope I have like just as nerdy as a theater as I see.
I can't do it.
We should go. We have to go on like a Friday though.
Chicken jockey.
And then the whole theater goes crazy.
Flint and Steel. I am Steve.
Oh, my brain's rotting just by a second.
Jack Black, I love you, but I can't do this anymore.
I can't believe you did that.
I can't.
Jack Black, what were you doing? Were you that low on money? Did Kung Fu Panda not do good for you? I thought I saw the fourth Kung Fu Panda eventually.
I
I
did
saw it on
not.
Prime. It was okay.
I don't even watch movies like that anymore.
No?
Unless it's like something new and I'm actually like invested in. I'm not going to the theater for it. Or if it's Marvel, then you have to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just that has my soul. But I'm trying to think what was the last non-Marvel movie I saw.
The Flash, DC, Shazam 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, how about how about non-superhero like kind of movie? I'm not sure.
Is that even a thing?
I actually saw one that was with Kiki Palmer and SZA. I saw that one. That was the
Yeah,
last.
and I wonder why he went. Okay, like wrap it up, bro. Anyways,
Because black culture.
You're so banned. You're so banned. Anyways,
Yeah. It was an okay movie, by the way. It was
do you
totally
remember
just.
what it was called?
Nah. Hey, if
Bro
you search
saw
up
Kiki Palmer and SZA and was like,
down, don't watch it with your family. That's all I'm saying. But
what? It was a like mature movie.
it's pretty mature. Yeah,
Oh.
very mature.
Mm.
Yeah, the first
But
couple
good, though?
seconds. There's a lot of shenanigans.
I mean, anything with SZA in it is.
It's kind of just a lot of like just shenanigans.
Love you,
That's all.
SZA.
Yeah, it was just kind of shenanigans. The movie.
Mm.
It's like literally they're just trying to scrape together rent money, and it's just like hood. It's a hood movie, so it's like they're literally trying to scrap together, like what $2,000 or something, and it's just like that's the whole movie. And like
That's the whole movie.
That's the whole movie.
You're not selling me here. It's got to be something.
That's
else.
the whole movie.
That's cash.
Kiki Palmer's trying to like her character's trying to like get a new job and all this stuff, but then like her interviews that day, but she's also doing all these shenanigans to get $2,000 because she lost money, so they have to go get more money than they
Sounds
get.
like a terrible movie.
It was okay. Like you just watch it. It's
You're
just
not
shenanigans.
he's not
No,
selling me.
she did the like blood donations and it gave him like $100. It's like we're closer. And it's just like bro, that you just waste like 3 hours of your day. But they have like a couple weeks to get like 2,000. Sorry, a couple days to get like $2,000 together.
You talking about this movie reminds me of how bad some movies are that when I watch them, I'm like, dude, I could have like come up with this plot in like while I was on the toilet.
Oh yeah,
Like I saw The Beekeeper recently.
Beekeeper.
The Beekeeper, Jason Statham.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jason Statham. He just punches things.
that's about it. Yeah,
That's like his whole thing. He's like just different people punching dudes.
pretty much. Yeah.
Or what was that one? Was that the one where he like broke that pool and then like that glass pool and then like he like drilled a hole in it and like broke it? You ever see that one?
No,
No, I don't know.
sounds
I don't
like
know
a
if it was-
Jason Statham.
Yeah, I don't know if
movie.
it was him, but yeah, he had to like assassinate some dude. But then he's like swimming on like his big fancy glass over the building pool.
Of course.
Then he like zip lines up there, suction cups over to the thing, and like just blows it up. And everyone's like, "Wow, good thing I don't have one of those." I'm just like, "You're not ever gonna get close to having one of those. You don't have to worry about that ever."
But yeah, movies like that, I'm like, someone is probably like a 4-year-old that thought of this and was like,
Probably.
this is such a good movie.
It's like an SNL skit they just make into a long movie.
I just want to know what the pitch meeting for that was like. Okay, first of all, we get Jason Statham, and he's gonna be a badass, stoic actor in the movie. It's
Just
like,
like in the last one.
cool, bro.
This is
like,
getting borderline into pitch meetings. We're crossing over the pitch meetings.
uh,
Here. Sorry, pitch meetings. But what else do we have on our list there? That was Dr. Stone wrap up. That we did Solo
yes.
Leveling
That
wrap
was
up.
for the finales of the season. There's definitely more stuff that ended, but we don't care. Stuff that's coming out though, now or soon. We got Vigilantes, the My Hero spinoff. Still in the same universe. I wonder what the time frame
I don't know. I'm gonna read the synopsis.
for the series.
I have it pulled up here.
You have the synopsis for it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Shoot.
Let's see here.
We get to see his reading comprehension
Oh boy.
right now. If you stutter, you're banned.
Ah, dang
Have
it.
you seen those TikToks?
No, that
Oh
sounds
my
terrible.
god, that shit is so funny. It's some dude being like, he like runs a Discord call, and then he gets like people in his chat to join, and he gets them to do like reading comprehensions or like math tests, and it's like
Oh, that's
if you
so
stutter on the reading comprehension, he just bans you
That's
immediately.
That's so terrible. That's like the worst crowd of people. It's like doing it at the Comic Con we went to. Holy cow.
Oh my
That would have been
God.
terrible. They couldn't even answer a question.
No, absolutely not.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, so this is Crunchyroll's description from IMDb.
For Vigilantes.
This is My Hero Academia, Vigilantes. Ahem. Koichi. It's a Japanese name. This isn't fair. Koichi Himurari is a dull college student. Oh, he's in college. He's not even in school.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay, cool.
do you know what his powers are? You saw his powers?
There's something about gliding, right?
Yeah, he like slides across stuff.
Okay.
But he can also like go up things, I guess. So kind of like wall climbing if he needs to. Anyway,
That is kind of sick.
looks kind of cool. It also like looks sick. It kind of looks like a little bit like the gear shifting thing that like. I almost
Oh
called
my
him-
god, I just remembered that
I
scene.
almost called him Tondro.
Izuku Midori?
Yeah, I almost called him the gear shifting that Tondro does. Then he does it
I
purple.
mean, technically, Tanjiro does do gear shifting.
but like
When he copied Zenitsu's.
we're-
when he had a
we're
broken leg.
reaching.
When he had a broken leg.
You
And
want
was
to
like,
grab that on the top shelf while you're reaching over there too, or what?
didn't he do that? That's technically a gear shift, no?
He did do a gear shift.
Yeah.
But he was more of like he just jacked up his legs and then just
Mhm.
boosted. So Koichi is a dull college student who aspires to be a hero, but has given up on his dream. Although 80% of the world's population has superhuman powers called quirks, few are chosen to become heroes and protect people. Everything changes for Koichi when he and Popstep, I guess new character,
It's probably that
yeah.
girl in the trailer.
probably, are saved by the vigilante Knuckle Duster and get recruited to become vigilantes themselves. That's kind of cool. So they kind of just stumble upon it, just kind of like the same thing with when Deku saved Bakugo.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of
How much of the percentage of the world has quirks?
80.
Mm.
That's
I
that's
almost
not news,
forgot.
though.
I almost
Yeah.
forgot.
That's same old.
Every single beginning of the season, 80% of the world.
Such that stupid glowing baby. I want to know more about that baby. Why was the baby glowing?
Glowing baby versus hydrogen ball.
Also glowing baby, but like they said that it started with. I was just like, when? Like, is this like last like 50 years ago? Like, what are we talking
You
about?
don't get
Like,
to know, bro. Don't
Oh,
worry
no.
about it.
Let's see a time travel quirk. No, they wouldn't do that. They're not doing that.
That would wait. Isn't that already a thing?
No, they did like time seeing Night Eye, but
Mm.
I don't think there's been like time travel. Like, there's not even a teleportation quirk, huh? Oh yeah,
That's
there is.
wait, what?
Yeah, there is.
Who has a teleportation quirk?
In the movie, we saw a teleportation quirk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which probably doesn't even count. So there's still no teleportation.
It's not even
quirk.
canon.
It's probably not canon. No, but just because I feel like some of those powers like we just like break the world as well. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean it sounds interesting. So he gave up on becoming a hero, which is cool.
I guess you can be a vigilante in that world too.
Yeah, but this is also like I think I heard like Eraserhead's gonna be like younger, but I think it's gonna be like after he's in high school. So I think it's like I don't think it's super like I think it's pretty close to like the actual season. Like I'm sure Deku's alive.
Mm. I was gonna ask that too. Like, do we even know when the story takes place? Like in the time frame of, like, where does it sit in the My Hero universe? Is it like right when Deku gets into?
I think it's
UA?
before. I think it's before.
Because we don't know. Because I was gonna say like if there's any time for anybody to become a vigilante, it's probably like after the whole like Shigaraki thing initially.
Yeah.
With the like League of Villains or whatnot.
Oh, okay. I searched up the timeline of vigilantes, and it says released in 2025. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I guess I should have specified. It says, most of takes a year. A, B, current arc. Sounds like 5 years before.
5 years
Before
before
Deku
what?
gets his powers.
Oh damn! So it's a
Yeah.
prequel.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I said that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's 5 years before.
I
Deku
wonder what
gets
the
his
point
powers.
of the story is. Like, does the end of Vigilantes kind of build up something for? Does it give us like a backstory of something?
Well, I'm curious to see, because All Might had his powers, obviously.
Oh really? Wait, do we know if it's pre-injury All Might? Because we don't know the time
Ooh.
frame of that.
I don't think we know. It was pretty recent. That fight was. I think that fight was like pretty recent from the first time. Because that's why he was like started to look for people, right? Because he's like, dang, I'm useless.
Yeah, but do we know if that's like 5 years before?
That'd be sick if we get to see
season
that
one.
fight. If that's
So,
how
yeah,
it ends.
Prime All
Ooh,
Might,
that'd
yeah.
be sick. That'd be sick.
I'm
He's in
saying.
it. All Might's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hope so. It's kind of like his whole thing. That's
Yeah.
like the whole thing. That's like JJK without Gojo, which we already did. But anyway, we pretty much did the whole second half of the season. But
Gojo has been sealed.
and the whole world felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utah and
That
Africa.
reminds me of that meme. Did you see? There's like a blonde baby with like actual like white hair
Oh yeah, that was like
and actual like
the
real
whole
life
comments.
baby. Yeah,
The comments like he's the strongest.
I'm pretty sure he is blue. Oh no, he didn't have any of his like his eyes weren't open in any of the pictures. So people are like, he definitely has blue eyes.
Yeah.
Like baby was born with like actual white hair. Like, hello.
He's the strongest. Can
Yeah.
you imagine that? He's gonna be the most popular person.
Imagine, bro. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the most popular person in all of high school. Unless it's gonna be the opposite, where he's gonna be like, I hate anime because this is all people relate me with is with anime. Be like, yeah, they do.
He's gonna be a loser.
Yeah. Shout out that kid.
He's either gonna be a loser or the greatest aura farmer known to man. Like picture the cosplay. He doesn't have to do anything special. Bro.
His Halloween costumes from now to whenever he's actually conscious enough to
Literally-
change is just gonna
literally
be
Gojo.
that.
Yeah, Kid
and,
Gojo.
and then maybe Kakashi.
Maybe. Maybe that would be
Kakashi
hard.
with some Sharingan contacts in.
That would be hard.
Good to go. Yeah,
I would get Sharingan contacts. Not gonna lie.
I think I have Renegon contacts,
Mm.
but they're kind of stupid because it only covers like the middle part, so they're like the whole eye.
Oh.
So it's kind of like
Ooh.
it just makes my eyes look purple.
Mm.
So once you go closer, you're like, oh, the Renegon, but it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Vigilantes coming up.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's pretty goated. Is that tomorrow? April 7th?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah,
April 7th.
April 7th. It's already April.
It is already April. We're a quarter of the way through the year.
Wow.
How does that make you feel?
I feel like I've done nothing. No, I've done. It's a nice routine I have off camera here. Nice routine. It's just gym in the morning, work in the evening,
We do not care. Not care.
rave on the weekend,
Oh.
podcast on the Sunday,
Wow.
usually.
Usually,
then, yeah.
like twice a month.
Yeah. But
That's
yes,
the
that's
goal,
kind of the
at least.
routine. But yeah, April, almost done. But yeah, spring coming up. We have Vigilantes to watch. That's probably something we'll be talking about constantly. Is there anything else? I was thinking about Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry is out right now, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know anything about it. I'd be down to watch it. We should watch it.
Yeah.
Let's
It
watch
looks pretty
We can-
cool. I like
yeah.
what is the main character? Dante?
Oh.
Yeah. People in the comments are like, you don't know Devil May Cry?
I know.
What the fuck, bro?
You know real anime people?
Gosh. It looks pretty gas, though.
It's like me when I say I haven't watched Dragon Ball. They're just like, bro, what do you
Okay,
mean?
that's unacceptable. Get out.
Oh, you know
literally
what?
get up.
Piccolo or farming.
ooh.
Save that for
to
the next
backtrack a bit? Yeah,
Yeah, we'll save that for the next episode.
We
My
see
bad.
the fit, Piccolo. It's like, we get it, bro. We get it. That clip about to do numbers. Like, top 10, like, greatest aura farmers in anime.
yeah, better.
Kakashi's got to be up there, too. Maybe? Not to backtrack, but, like, I have to.
yeah.
Gaara.
Gara for sure.
Gaara's an aura farmer.
He's always standing there, just lets the
Yeah.
sand do his thing.
tough.
Yeah.
Is Lee an aura farmer, maybe?
No, he's too goofy.
Yeah, true.
Like just like Jiraiya. He's too goofy.
Mm.
He's like visibly trying. Like we get it. You're trying.
Pain is an aura farmer.
Pain's an aura
Pain
farmer.
is the aura farmer.
When he's standing in the forest watching the that's a filler episode, but when he's standing there,
Mm-hmm.
he's like watching the slug tails, whatever it's called.
The slug tail.
Yeah, he's like a big old slug. The
Mm.
bubble guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like standing in the forest, just watching them. We pulled up all the pains just for that too.
I think
Crazy.
Pain flying above the hidden leaf,
Oh.
hitting the Jesus pose. Come on. Anyways,
This world shall know pain.
almighty.
But yeah, no, Vigilantes. I'm looking forward to it. I like
Yeah.
I like the My Hero universe, so I'm excited to see what they're
pretty
gonna do. I'm excited to see how much they connect it, because like even with, this is a little bit of a tangent with Daredevil. I feel like they're not really like connecting Daredevil to the MCU often enough. Like they're really going hard with like the whole no vigilantes, but they haven't brought up Spider-Man once.
I'm saying that's all I think about in every single episode, where it's like it's getting bigger and bigger in New York, and I'm like, and the world is wondering, where is Spider-Man?
Like where is this guy? Like,
Where he's got to show up at some point, right?
they're not gonna do it. They did the Miss Marvel thing.
What they did? Oh yeah, I thought you meant Captain Marvel for some
No,
reason.
no.
Yeah, that was an entire episode.
It was just such a filler episode, but yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I enjoyed
episode
it, though.
5.
I
I
enjoyed
actually liked it. It was actually my favorite episode.
They're kind of like beating the horse, though. I feel like they shouldn't have mentioned Miss Marvel as much. Maybe like kept it a bit more low key, because we all know who that guy was.
I actually didn't know who that was.
You
I didn't watch Miss Marvel.
You didn't
so-
watch Miss?
No.
Get out!
But I'm also sexist, so.
Get out! Get out!
I actually.
So when he popped up at the bank, you didn't know.
I knew who he was just because I saw the movie.
Captain.
I saw
the
Captain
Marvels?
Marvel. Yeah,
the
yeah.
Marvels.
Yeah, the Marvels. Yeah. I saw the Marvels, so I knew who he was. But I was just like, "Is that guy?" And then I was just. Then he mentioned Kamala, and I was just like, "Eh." Okay.
Yeah.
Like, nice. You don't live here, but all right. This is not your city. But then he mentioned that he just came up from New Jersey. I'm just like, we're just
reaching. Almighty reach.
But no, I like that. I like them just.
That was
I
a good
liked
episode.
watching. I just liked watching him kind of do Daredevil stuff. It was kind of cool. He
Mm.
was just doing like that. He was like outclassing them too with like the rules. He's just like, hey, if you kill this guy, it's gonna be like a class 4 homicide, blah blah blah. And they're just like, shut up, lawyer.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right.
I'm really noticing how much like effort they're actually putting into like the Daredevil series. The actors in that episode, the bank heist episode, were really good. I really like. I really like the Irish dude in the green mask. He was like
Yes,
on
with the
his
pink guy?
game. Yeah, with the Irish accent. He was
he
like,
was sick.
like all of them were on their game, but like I really liked him. He was
Yeah.
like a good like low level villain.
Yeah.
Like actually,
He was,
kinda,
yeah.
He was kind of
cool.
carrying the episode. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, he's a big boss guy. He was just,
Him talking to Daredevil and being like, "Oh, you're a Murdoch, eh?" And bonding over being like Irish. Crazy.
That was cool when Murdoch put on like the Irish accent too. It was like so like not that close, but like it's like totally fine.
No.
Like why would that guy know what his buddy sounds like? So it's like you don't know how close this guy is with him. So, but it was pretty close. So, yeah.
So what are we on Daredevil episode 7 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Muse.
Do you like the Muse thing?
I don't know too much about Muse. Like I hadn't heard about him before like the series came out. But apparently he's like a big Daredevil villain. He's supposed to be like Daredevil's Joker. And I didn't really know that, but I mean I have no qualms with it.
I can't say it was like a big deal when like he came to the office. And
Like that woman's office?
Yeah,
I forget her name, sorry.
Yeah, Heather. Came to Heather's office.
Are you sure her name is that?
Nope. And he's just like, I have a problem. And they're figuring out like who Muse is. I'm just like, well, it was obviously this guy. Like,
yeah, I told you in one of the last episodes. I was like, because I watched a video and they were like, oh, that guy's Muse, and I'm like, what the fuck? What would have made you think he's Muse? But apparently he was right.
He was. I think I saw some video where people were saying it wasn't him. Cause, like Muse was like really chunky, and like it kind of looked like the costume made him look like way bigger than.
Oh yeah, true.
But also he could have just worn that costume over his clothes. But he did look like saw that guy and I'm just like, there's no way this guy's Muse. But then he put the thing on. Yeah, I was just laughing at when Murdoch came in, Daredevil came in through, and he just started wrecking the office. She's gonna be so upset when she realizes that's
Daredevil. Yeah,
she's gonna be like, why do you wreck my office? He was just chucking things at that guy. He threw him into the shelf.
Man. He had to.
He was kicking. Yeah, it was so funny. He's like kicking tables over and stuff. I'm just like, she's gonna be so upset at you.
I also love the fact that what is it? Muse could keep up with hand-to-hand combat with Daredevil because he took Taekwondo
for 3 months before he killed the master Taekwondo dude. Yeah, he's like, yeah.
My parents forced me to take Taekwondo, so now I can fight Daredevil hand-to-hand. Daredevil did kind of wipe the floor with him, though, to be honest.
I like that he always gets beat up.
Daredevil gets beat up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a
damage.
one-sided. Yeah.
I like that he's like not.
Yeah, he's not Jim Woo, bro.
Invincible. Just kidding. Cheetah thing. Anyway.
The filter.
I cooked with that on the trailer. That was fun. I had to like line it up just so we got enough of the Invincible.
They don't know what you're talking about.
They saw the thing.
No, they didn't.
It was the last post. Everyone saw it. But yeah, I don't really care about Muse that much. I was just like, let's get back to Kingpin here.
Yeah, I do like the duality between Kingpin and Daredevil. They're kind of making it like hella obvious, obviously, but
Kingpin's just so good. He's just such a.
I love the actor for Kingpin.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now, but
Vincent D'Onofrio.
That's a mythical pull right there. Damn.
Bah.
We should tag him in this.
Tag Vincent. I'm not gonna say it.
What is it? He has a meme about him. What is it? Like making the speech or some shit.
I see like that guy, and he's like, there's like a guy who like impersonates Fisk, and he's just very like, he has like a stupid like beanie on and
when
stuff.
I was a boy.
He's doing like the whole like he's doing like the clenching of the hand thing. He's just like Vanessa.
What was that voice spot on? That was good. Yo, Vanessa's plotting on him too. The last episode.
Do you think she's plotting? Or do you think
she
like,
sent that dude to kill him?
I know, but like I was kind of thinking. I was talking to Trey about this. Shout out Trey, and he's not getting it this far.
Anyway,
and I was saying like, what if like yes, she's plotting, but like, what if she's trying to get rid of like the people at the table?
So she can run it by herself.
Yeah, cause that's what I'm thinking. Cause like,
but doesn't she need them though? Because then she'll have to take control. I don't know the
plot. I don't know what her position is, but
well, she was like their leader when Fisk was like away.
Right. I was also thinking
was the
like,
Kingpin essentially.
Yeah, I was also just like, there's no way this guy got elected mayor. Like, you know, like
Donald Trump got elected president. Fuck you talking about Kingpin can't be mayor, bro.
I'm just thinking like the amount of like scandals that they would have pulled out for Kingpin. Like
I
wish
could see that shit happening in real life.
it does have. I mean, it has happened in real life, but it's just. Oh no! I think we lost the camera.
Oh.
No way.
Anyways, audio only episode.
Audio only podcast.
Yeah.
Look at us just staring into each other's eyes too.
Why did the camera stop?
That's the battery. It wasn't fully charged.
Oh well. Audio only episode. Yay. We can cut this. Cut that out.
What if the clips are? What if we were gonna miss the video clips though?
That is unfortunate. Damn. It was a good. There were so many clips in there.
Well, we got the first half, so
Yeah,
we just
but
can't say anything funny from now on.
Okay. How long is the?
It's probably about an hour. I think we were at like 45.
Yeah,
before.
fair enough.
Yeah, it should be close to an hour now. Let's see. I was using my camera to scope it. That's what I was doing before.
Cross our fingers and hope. Damn, camera battery died. Sorry, chat. Chat is
we're
real?
at literally an hour.
It's fine. We should have.
I'm gonna get that dummy battery. I should have got it when I had the. It was in my cart on Amazon. It was like just a little dummy battery that just plugs into the wall.
Chat, do we care? Chat, do we care? Chat?
Yeah. Suddenly we don't have to just look at each other for the rest of the thing. But
oh my god.
what else do we have on the list? Oh, I guess we could just save the
rest of the list for next episode.
for the next time. We're at an hour, so I mean.
Yeah, might as well. I still want to chat about Daredevil though. Daredevil's pretty sick right now.
Daredevil's sick. We're doing the rest of this Daredevil thing and then we're done.
Yeah. Sorry, chat.
Maybe they could like sit however on there.
Puts his feet up in the air.
Oh my gosh, is that an elephant? Why is there an elephant in here? Holy, if you guys can see this right now. Oh my god, it's a unicorn. What the?
Bruh.
That's so crazy. Do you believe it, AJ? There's a unicorn in
I don't believe in unicorns. Sorry, bro.
You don't believe in
He
unicorns?
took mushrooms before we started the podcast.
Yeah, I wish. That'd be so funny. Let's watch all like the craziest like trip anime things, but on shrooms. That'd be so funny.
That reminds me of like Zayas and Bilu, their clips on TikTok. So funny.
Those guys are funny. I saw the ones like they tried to test if sound was faster
than
so
light.
That's so dumb. It's the funniest thing. I couldn't tell. Was that like a bit? I couldn't even tell.
Nah, they're dead serious, bro.
This
Hood
is why
research
education's
department,
important.
bro.
That is the funniest thing.
That shit funny as hell.
But I'm kind of curious if they do like a big twist of like, for some reason Vanessa is on, because like Kingpin's not gonna kill Vanessa. But I'm kind of curious because I know we got like that line. It was like it'd be really smart. In my opinion, it'd be really smart because even after when Fisk was almost assassinated, then
last episode, you mean?
Yeah, the last episode.
He was not almost assassinated, bro. They fucking got that.
That's what I mean. Like it was a setup, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, ask if Vanessa wants anything from food." Like it was such a setup. I'm just like, that'd be really cool if she's setting the other people up.
Oh, maybe.
Because that guy keeps pissing them off. So they just like.
So they just get him out of here.
Yeah. So they just do it that way. But also they wouldn't have to do all that extra stuff. But I think it's like she told him that.
But that way it would be
himself.
Yeah, but it would be self-defense at that point.
Right.
They could just label him as like a attempted assassination type deal.
Unless they are doing that. We haven't even seen maybe like they're gonna be like, oh, Mayor Fisk was almost assassinated. Just like what they're doing with Daredevil, and they took credit for killing Muse, those guys.
Just like what they did with Donald Trump too.
It's all real. That's just like with the boys had that the last episode. They had a whole thing because like the last episode of the boys was the president almost getting assassinated. It was like directly after Donald Trump almost got assassinated. So they'd like put like a notice, just like, oh, like we apologize for anybody affected by that or anyone. Like they just put like a trigger warning essentially because it just like it happened like literally 2 days before. But it's all
connected.
It's all connected.
Conspiracy theories about to go wild.
I have to do all this animation stuff. They can't see me.
No, they can't. Rip the camera.
Let's do ASMR. Just get.
Yeah, let me start tapping the mic real quick.
Oh.
Start crunching shit next to the mic.
I mean.
No, absolutely not.
No, but
someone is like listening to that on max volume and just destroy their video.
If they listen on max volume, that's a real one.
That is a real one, yeah.
Also,
play me in your kitchen, bro.
While you're vacuuming.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? You're not gonna hear the podcast while you're vacuuming, unless you're wearing like headphones.
You got the headphones on, yeah. You got the AirPods in, and it's like you don't want to hear the vacuuming. So
rest in peace to all the headphones.
That's why it's full volume, because you got to hear it over the vacuum.
True.
Yeah. Or it's like over your like you know, you go to a divorce like session or something. You're just like, I don't want to listen to this, so you just listen to 2 Shades of Anime.
Your divorce session is crazy.
Yeah, that's a thing people are doing. I'm sure, right? That's probably.
Do we know how many episodes we're getting for Daredevil? Like how long?
My guess is usually 12.
Usually 12.
Yeah,
I was thinking about like 8 or 9.
because these things are so like high budget too. So
Yeah,
like Agatha.
I hope we get a full 12 because I'm pretty sure, isn't Daredevil getting a season 2? Born
Yeah,
Again?
it's already being filmed right now.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
They're being filmed right now. We're probably gonna see the Defenders.
We have to see Spider-Man and Daredevil. Like, there's no way.
I don't know what they're doing.
There's no
How do you
way.
fumble that?
Like, there's no way they are just gonna let that go. Like, they can't.
Why did they fumble? Like, where is Spider-Man?
I don't
They have to do
know.
it at least for the one time. We have to hear like, oh, Spider-Man like saved somebody.
He has to be at least like referenced in it.
Like the way they put Kamala in there, but they didn't put.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know who Peter Parker is no more. But like,
Mhm.
dang.
Yeah.
Or like, the Thunderbolts is also taking place in there.
Oh yeah, true. But the time it hasn't happened yet, right?
No, well, that was the whole
Obviously.
thing with the Thunderbolts. Is like Fisk is like super involved with the Thunderbolts.
Really?
Too. Yeah.
I
In
did
the
not know
comics,
that.
yeah. That was
Oh,
the
in the
thing.
comics. Oh.
Yeah, because like they're very Suicide Squadish, right? So
They're better than Suicide Squad. Fuck the Suicide Squad.
yeah, they're almost fantastic. Those
No.
guys. But
I was about to throw up a 4, but they can't see
no,
me.
no one can see you.
I threw up a 4 anyways. It's just so you know.
Oh yeah, well I put like 7 fingers on one hand.
Oh
so,
my god.
Yeah, prove me wrong. I dare you. You can't even see it. But that was what was that? That was Bruce Almighty when he did that. You ever see that movie?
Why are you going on a tangent right now, bro? Stay on Daredevil. Gosh. ADHD much? Jesus.
Squirrel. But yeah, I don't know. I hope the Defenders are coming in season 2, so that'll be cool.
Jessica Jones, Luke Cage.
Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, the bad one.
You don't like the Iron Fist actor?
No,
I don't either.
I like the one from Marvel. Marvel Rivals, sorry.
Oh, what's his name again?
I don't know.
I forget.
Something more Asian than Iron
Yeah,
Fist.
he's a really cool Iron Fist though.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Went to the same school as Luna Snow in the lore, I think.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's crazy. But no, I like Daredevil. It's good so far. Is there a new episode today? No, it's tomorrow.
No, that was. Is it Mondays or Thursdays? I thought it was
Oh,
Thursdays.
it's literally Sunday today.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I think it's Thursdays.
Yeah.
But
Daredevil is really good right now. I hope it keeps getting better.
I wonder if we're gonna see a Fisk versus Daredevil fight.
Of course. Maybe
think
not
so?
this season actually.
That's what I mean. That's why it feels weird. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, nothing stops Fisk from just walking over to Murdoch's house.
Yeah,
and just
especially
beating
because
him
he
up.
knows that
He
Daredevil
knows
might
him,
be
yeah.
back, yeah.
Which I always like that part in like just any superhero movie when like the bad guy knows, but he's
Knows.
just like, I have no reason to be like coming over to your house and exposing you.
Mhm.
But I wonder if he's gonna like break because now he knows Daredevil's back.
Yeah, but he's also involved in like evil activities.
But it's not a whole black because they would have done that already. It would have been dealt with in like the whole campaign.
Maybe
Like,
he has other stuff to do though.
yeah, I do like how the Kingpin, weird. Anyway, I like how he's like a mayor, and he's like, oh, let's do this thing, and then his inner circle's like, you can't just do that. You have to
Yeah.
do this. He's like, oh, let's do that. He's like, well, you have to do this first. And he's like, well, then do that then. And they're just like, okay, we can do that.
That
He's
is
like,
how
okay.
it works in real life. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't just start a project randomly. You gotta go through all the red tape.
Yeah, which is it's nice to like, yeah. But then I think they kind of ruined it in like the end of that episode when he's like kind of kingship kind of level. He's like sitting in like his office, and he kind of gets like this like king vibe kind of thing when he was talking to
That is his whole thing.
Yeah, but it was just like, you're the mayor. Relax. You're just the mayor of a big city.
You ain't doing all that, man.
It was very
Relax.
much like I think he had like the police chief in there.
Mm-hmm.
He had like his inner circle. And he's very just like, well, we have to Vanessa. No, just kidding.
Vanessa.
We have to do this thing and all this stuff. And I was just like, okay, you're not like a king on a throne. Relax. Take it down a
He
bit.
always thinks he is.
I know, but it was just I thought that was a little far out from there. But the rest of it's good.
Yeah. I wonder who else we're gonna see, because if they're mentioning Miss Marvel, then they gotta mention someone else.
They
I
must
hope.
be dropping someone.
Yeah.
Besides
She-Hulk?
that-
They can't see you. You
She-Hulk's-
can't lift your arms. They can't see you. Does it again.
She-Hulk's too far away, so I don't know. She's in California.
I hope we get at least one more reference to someone else.
I'm trying to think who it would be. Like, it has to be Spider-Man. We had the Skrulls. We had.
Oh my
Miss
god, I
Marvel.
hated that.
It was so funny.
Are you sure it wasn't a scroll? Shut up, man. You're in jail.
Yeah, that was funny. That was good. I enjoyed that.
that
I was
was
also
pretty
like
funny.
not cued in. I was just like, the what? We had a little bit of Doctor Doom, a little Latveria tease.
Oh, I love that,
That was
too.
good.
He was, what is it? I was going to say, that episode as well. Matt Murdock is a player, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
just,
player.
he's just risen up, whatever the heck. She Doctor Doom.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was funny. I
Risen
like
up
that.
a Latverian baddie.
Yeah,
Holy.
on Latveria Day, too. You
Holy,
dog.
man.
You dog.
Get rude.
I'm telling Heather.
Actually crazy.
I really hope they do it as a joke. Like they just go like when Daredevil reveals himself to Heather, she's gonna be like, "Why the heck did you destroy my office?" I just hope there's gonna make a little something, just like a little,
That
just a
would be
little
funny.
joke. It's just like,
Yeah.
"Sorry for destroying your office," by the way. Like a little something like that. I'd be
What if
be
she's
pleased.
a mass vigilante too?
Oh,
Oh
she's
my
the real
God.
muse all along because she also did the same Taekwondo training.
Oh my God.
No, that'd be interesting. But I don't know. Who do you think the next drops? They can literally be anybody. But
Yeah.
like,
Plus, they have to introduce another. I guess they don't, but like a side villain, maybe to replace Muse. I doubt it.
there's only like 4 episodes left though. They just gotta
Oh.
they gotta deal with the whole Kingpin stuff. Apparently that I don't know who, but the black guy on the task force. Apparently
Yeah.
he's a character.
I forget who he is.
Yeah, I don't forget his name, but
Yeah.
apparently he's a character. Never
Mhm.
heard of him, but so they could just do him. I guess
Maybe.
they could just kind of make him. Maybe for the second season, I guess.
Yeah.
They still have Punisher floating around.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, they still have Punisher because we don't know if Punisher was one that killed White Tiger,
I
right?
doubt it. I don't think it was.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I watched it too late and I fell asleep.
I don't think
most of that.
Yeah,
I gotta watch that again and be like,
I'm pretty sure he made it clear in that episode that he wasn't.
I just don't remember what he even did. I think I literally fell asleep at that point, so I have no idea what that guy did.
Wait, what?
Punisher. I have no idea why he was there. I can't remember.
Oh,
I think I just missed it. I have to
it was
watch
pretty much just like Matt Murdock trying to find a reason to be Daredevil again. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I hope we see him again.
and also he was just kind of confronting him because Daredevil thought Punisher
It had
was
the Punisher casing on
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
But how did the police get that? I don't know. But
Because it's the police that did that. It
I guess,
wasn't
yeah.
Punisher. I'm assuming, to my knowledge at least, right now.
it's
We'll figure it out.
It's one of the Punisher villains. Just
Yeah, it's just the Punisher cops.
yeah. No, it's cool though. It's a good show. I'm looking forward to it. We got like what 4 episodes left?
Hopefully,
Yeah,
it's
4
episode
episodes.
7 right now.
Right.
So 5, maybe.
That's good stuff.
I think they stop at 9 though sometimes. No,
don't
I wouldn't be
know.
surprised if we only got 9 episodes.
Oh, I think it might be 9.
It might be 9.
I
I
think
thought all along it's 9.
WandaVision was 9.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, right.
yeah. Secret Invasion was 9, so we only have 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, unless they're like breaking the bank with this one, but I doubt it.
Nah, they're definitely. So that means they're definitely just gonna fight Kingpin, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, but what the hell would season 2 be about?
They'll be hunting down the vigilantes, and then
And
they're gonna
then
try to
what?
get rid of the task force, and
And then Spider-Man.
then Spider-Man's gonna come in. That'd be so sick if Spider-Man's in
No,
season
I want
2.
at least a Spider-Man teaser in season 1.
They have to. He's gonna like thwip in. He's just gonna be like, "Hey guys."
Yeah, but what would he have been doing this entire time?
Well, he doesn't really know what's going on.
Spider-Man doesn't?
No.
What do you mean? No, he doesn't. The last we
busy.
saw of him was him being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man all over
But he's
again.
up in Queens though. So.
Yeah, but Hell's Kitchen isn't. It's still in New York.
Yeah, I don't know how far away Hell's Kitchen and Queens is though.
Do I look like an average New Yorker? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
You got your Tim's on.
Appreciate it.
AJ's wearing Tim's right now. You
Yeah,
can't
I'm
see
wearing
it.
Tim's in the house. in
That's
the
crazy.
basement.
Just like an average New Yorker.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Shoes
Classic.
always stay on. Bro.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I hope they gotta show Spider-Man. They have to. Just a little
Fingers
something.
crossed. Yeah.
They really have to. But yeah, I guess we'll just call it because you can't see us anyway.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we have this really cool black hole portal that just opened up behind us, but we might have to go in there and
Rick and Morty style.
yeah, Rick and Morty style. But you guys can't even see it, but it looks pretty cool. But I guess that's it for now. Good thing we didn't really have any cool moments from here, but we'll be back fully charged for the next episode. And
Hopefully.
we'll have that dummy battery, whichever comes
Are we gonna
first.
have a what am I even trying to think of right now? Are we gonna have another episode sometime soon, sooner than later? I feel like we should,
like as in like next Sunday instead of 2 Sundays from now?
or just like sometime during the week. Could be a short episode.
Sometime during the week.
Okay, brother.
Are you
Relax.
insane?
No, maybe just a bit.
I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That'll be for us to know and for you two for you guys to find out. You two, those only 2 watchers.
Get him out of here. Chat, get him out.
That's
Ban
crazy.
him. Ban him
That's
right
too
now.
bad. But yeah, that's all
I'm gonna call it here
for today.
for now.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
That's that. Stay tuned for a fully charged podcast. That's what I'm calling the next episode.
Lock in.
Fully charged episode. Bye.
Can this episode be called "Camera Died, Sad Face"?
Yeah, we can call it. How about like out of charge, and then the next episode's fully charged.
Ooh,
poetry.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Poetry. Come out of here.
Bye, chat.